Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain Blood Omen. I'm your host, Game Darius. Last we left off, we had returned from the past and face off against the true schemer of schemes, Mobius of the Time Stream, who had actually been disguised as that Oracle guy we had went to before, which, for Kain to, be tricked, that's one thing. He actually knows the people and the whatnot and the symbols. Me, on the other hand, I got like 15 seconds of what this guy looked like, and like at one point I was thinking to myself, are they just reusing the models for the seer for this Mobius guy? No, turns out it's actually just Mobius. So, and now we're at the pillars and stuff is happening. So let's stuff.
You betrayed us, Mortanus. You had Kain killed and turned him into a monster. You set him upon us.
It had to be. Nupraptor's insanity poisoned all of our minds. The Circle had failed in its sworn duties. It had to be destroyed.
Failed our duties? Idiot! The Circle exists for us. We don't exist for it. Our powers will save or damn Nosgoth at our whim. Stand with us, Mortanus, or die.
Then I shall die.
If the Circle is to be destroyed, you have to die as well, Necromancer. I admire your cunning, but you will not escape your fate.
Nay, I will embrace it. But my death will leave one more to take, Princeling. Finish me!
Oh. I mean,
The Soul Reaver.
might as well make it worth it, right? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Dude said, take me. I had assumed that
Flame
was,
sword.
consent and ramming my sword through his chest. But, okay. Guess it was not. Ow. Great. Cool. Fantastic. I have next to no magic. Okay. Let's try this again. This time with less dying on my behalf. Are you just... Yeah, he's just summoning explosive skeletons at this point. Did I win? I think you just teleported, bastard. Yep, bastard just teleported. One of these. Put up this.
You thought yourself a king, when in fact you were a pawn. You have served me well, Kain.
I serve no one.
Indeed, such narrow vision. Don't you see? My silencing of Ariel and its calculated repercussions is but the first act in my theater of grand guignol. You are the tragic hero. Play on, little vampire. Play on.
Ve Victus!
Oh!
Anacroth's magic was contained within the metal of the scales and would eventually be released back into the pillar from whence it came. The scales of Anacroth I lay before the Pillar of States. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. The death orb of Mortanus had given the necromancer dominion over the grave. I had thought him the last of the circle, and yet he spoke of another. Before the Pillar of Death, I lay the orb of Mortanus. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored.
Ve Victus!
Okay, this is rough.
Ve Victus! Ve Victus!
I mean, this isn't much of a fight, but I'd rather he not hit me. Like so.
The Heart of Darkness.
Good thing I got a couple of these. Pick it off. Actually, wait. Just a thought. Think that's doing damage to him? Oh, heck you. I'm basically gonna have, like, no magic.
The Heart of Darkness.
So if I go down here, is he gonna follow me? Yep. If I'm going to continue to hit him and survive blows. Yeah, so all the... One second. It's all the pillars. Save for the final one. Wouldn't that be Ariel? Like, I thought this was a thing that we covered before. It was like... Oh.
Ve Victus!
I'm assuming that this is doing damage.
Ve Victus!
He's making the grunting noise and everything.
Ve Victus! Ve Victus!
God damn. Ow. Maybe I should wear the Spectre armor. I'm not sure yet.
Ve Victus!
Damn it. Heal a little bit. Oh. Did it. We'll save here.
I am the last pillar, the only survivor of the Circle of Nine. At my whim, the world will be healed or damned. At my whim.
Oh. Since when is Kain? You know what? Because I was always looking at the side here and going like, wait a second. One second. The side over here is like I actually have a cursor for in game. And going, wait, don't those signify the pillars? I saved it before this. So I should be able to see both endings. Let's see what this one is.
In his life, he was unknown, a petty noble. In death, he was unknown. Yet by choosing oblivion, he restored balance to the land. Shades cast no shadows.
$1,990, lots of meals, totally. Oh man, only 25 secrets. Bride? Hold up. I'm gonna load the other ending. I want to see. Want to see what the... Oh, I gotta do this fight again? I mean, it wasn't a hard ending fight. Alright. Let's do this then. Actually, wait. Can I make this easier on myself by using the blood armor?
Flay.
Nah, not really. Ow. Hey, it's a full moon. Damn it. Ow. I mean, this isn't a hard fight, it's just a bit of a tedious one. Not to mention, you know. Heal once more. Soul Reaver would actually make the most sense in slaying Mortanus. Am I saying that right? Mortanus? I understand Mortanus being the correct name, what with Mort being the Latin word for death? I want to say Latin word for death. Actually, if I swap over to the Wraith armor, less chance of being hit, right? That worked. You know what? Third save, why not? Let's see this bad ending.
Once I embraced my powers, I realized that Vorador was correct. We are gods. Dark gods. And it is our duty to thin the herd.
I feel like that was seen as the canonical ending. 2 slayings. Weird. Still, 25 secrets. I'm not terribly ashamed by only discovering 25 secrets. Kind of okay, there is some music here. Yeah, so that was Legacy of Kain Blood Omen, the first in the Legacy of Kain series. I had a lot of fun with this. I actually really did. There's just something about whatever. There's just something about darker fantasy sort of things where evil has won, and you know, either good or a lesser evil has to scrape their way to the top in order to do their thing. Gameplay wise, I liked it. I definitely think that the, you know, enemy hitting you and pushing you back thing was utter bullshit. Because let's face it, I think I died more because I was just getting bumped into a corner and then, you know, completely getting destroyed. It was terrible. Music was pretty good. I think some of the looping got a little bit borked. And again, I would have played this on the PlayStation version if the PlayStation version's loading screens didn't take, like, I had tested it. It was stupid. It was something like 10 seconds to get into just the main, just to get into the menu to swap your items, and then it loads each of the items, which could take 2 to 5 seconds. So I'm really glad that I was able to find this mod that made it so as it's playable on PC. The story was only a little bit confusing, if only because I am terrible when it comes to fancy names. Like I said, I'm running Curse of Strahd, and most of the names are, you know, European ones, like Kolyana, Valakovich, those sort of things, and I have to have, like, a thing of notes on the sides, like, okay, This is this in PC, and this is how you say their name. So when it comes to that, I suck. But, you know, this was a really good time. I mean, the story's pretty depressing, and I'm pretty sure that the canonical ending is the bad one. Yeah, Tony J. That was it. I was saying Tony Jaa, which is a completely different person. And a gun, Neil Ross. Ah, yes. The character sound supports. I remember him. Oh, yeah, as far as I know, this is available on PlayStation, the PlayStation Network. So if you can tolerate the load times, you know, check it out there. But the PC version, as far as I know, is abandonware. So you can find it pretty easily. And on top of that, you can actually get this module, which makes it so as you can actually play it. And plopped right onto the main menu. Excellent. It did take a little bit to get the module working correctly. Like when I had initially started this, I was having worries that I was going to be playing at really shitty frame rates. But it's been running at a relative 60. And the movies actually look pretty good for being upscaled. I suppose one of the other things, kind of one of the annoying things really, when you look up Blood Omen, is that there's someone out there making is making a full remake of this in like 3D. I think it was called Blood Omen-Side or something like that. Give me a moment. Okay, so it's not a full remake, but apparently it is a full HD remake. And as far as I know, the .1 version was released in 2006. I don't know if it's still being worked on, but that was pretty much what I was primarily finding in order to, you know, when I was trying to look for information and maps and whatnot on this game. Still, I'm really glad that I decided to play this as blind as I possibly could. No! I'm glad that I decided to play this as blind as I possibly could, because it was an interesting story to say the least. And definitely a hell of a kicking off point for a franchise. A franchise which, to my understanding, never to see a proper end so far. We'll see how that changes in the future, seeing as, you know, new consoles and whatnot are coming out. Who knows? We'll see. But thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know that I had a damn good time. And I'm just still laughing at the juxtaposition of my playing this alongside one of my favorite Legend of Zelda games, Link's Awakening, which is just one of the cheeriest goddamn games in the world when you don't look at the dark overtones of world being destroyed, whatever. If you like this series, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff really helps out the channel.
There is a magical operation.
Shut it. And if you want to support the channel in a financial fashion, I have Streamlabs and Patreon down in the description below. Check those out. And I think that's about it. I've got other gameplays stuff and Let's Plays and D&D stuff that if you're interested in that, you can check it out. At this point, I'm just killing time. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. And I hope to see you guys in the next Let's Play. Take care. Cheers.